Hi, I'm Karen Bystedt.
Brad, Bullock, Keanu, and Courtney. Before they were famous, they posed for some pictures that they've probably forgotten about. Well, now we have the secret stories about the stars from the photographer who took them. Now, these and other stars are featured in the new book, Before They Were Famous.
Karen is a woman with a clear vision. She wanted to find today's hot new talent before anybody else. And with a track record like Karen's, you could be looking at the next new hot item to take Hollywood by storm.
I meet hundreds of actors who come to me every year to get their headshots taken. They, along with thousands of others from all over the country and all over the world, flock to Hollywood to try and make it as a movie star. Most fail. So what does it take? What road must one follow? I chose actors who were in it for the love of acting, who were charismatic individuals, and who believed in themselves unconditionally. When Lukas Behnken walked into my studio, I recognized in him some of the qualities I'd seen in some of these other actors who I'd photographed before. I remember thinking that he was a new breed of actor, more self-assured and more in tune with himself. And when he called me a few months later to let me know that he had booked a Disney film, which was to shoot 1 month in Australia, and also a part in a Hanson video, it occurred to me that it would be so cool to actually follow Lukas on his journey at this point, when this was just the beginning.
My father is a preacher in the Army, and my mother is a sign language teacher. I'd planned on coming out to California for 4 years, and here I was, finally manifesting my dream.
Back there, and I was just talking to Ed, and we watched a clip of a film he did, and telling him that I'm acting. I'm really interested in coming out to California when I graduate. And he was like, all right. He was definitely down if I could come out.
This is Oklahoma. I am going to California today, like right now. On my way to California. Doing it, baby.
Gas station.
I am still in Texas and already passed Amarillo, going towards Albuquerque. I'm in New Mexico, about 15 minutes from the border of California.
I loved that drive so much. It was just seeing all the palm trees and just cruising into this huge town that I was going to be living in. The first few months when I arrived in LA, it was kind of tough. I knew I needed to get a job, so I got this catering job. And then on Thursday, I got a call that said, come and do extra work on Friday. I took that even though it was less money. I met a lot of people on the set, found out a lot about the extra casting agencies, being able to do it every day, trying to stay busy. Finally got on this 3-month gig, Never Been Kissed, a movie with Drew Barrymore. And from there, I got a little featured role on a show called Deep Space Nine, which is Star Trek, and worked a little bit in a movie called Playing by Heart with Angelina Jolie and Ryan Felipe. Then I worked a season on Saved by the Bell, and then I got a nice little featured role in ER, and I played this guy dying on the emergency table, which kept me busy for about a year.
Offer me something.
When I signed with my new agent, I needed a new headshot, and so I talked to my friend Brian Green, who also I met during extra work. He told me about this photographer named Karen Bystedt.
You drove out from Missouri?
She had published a book before about all these actors who had made it, like Brad Pitt and Jared Leto.
Well, it's really great to meet you. Yeah, I have a good feeling about you.
I thought it was pretty cool, so I called her. I love being in front of the camera.
Just a man's brother and a mother's son.
This is where I come to settle my mind and sit back and relax. Come up here sometimes to study lines and just get fresh air and great views and very, very relaxing. It's a good hike up here. Right when I got out here, it was really cool to do these student films. One was 10 minutes long, and I played a missionary's kid in the Amazon, and that was a lot of fun to shoot.
Lori, are you there? Lucas! What? Lucas, I have some real good, exciting news for you. Yeah. Lucas, wake up.
One January morning, it was very exciting because I got a call that I had booked one of the auditions for a guest star on Early Edition. Yes!
Used to be really hard to get me up in the mornings, but I was so happy to hear from Lori that Tuesday morning. God, I was so excited.
You have 17 old messages.
I couldn't get a hold of your manager, so I'll call you directly. I have an appointment for you for tomorrow. It is for the pilot Life's Too Short role is James. It is again tomorrow, Saturday at 11.
What's been really cool is booking these guest stars lately. It's much more preparation to get a character, and I don't know, it's a lot more acting. Early Edition was a really cool role.
Out here in Chicago.
Here I was in Chicago, guest star on a TV series. I was there for 10 days. It was freezing, but I had the time of my life.
It's gonna be 16, 17, and 18 below today. That's cold. It's called getting wired. What's up?
The fire escape fell off.
What?
We're on the roof. There's another building. It's about 6 feet away. We're gonna have to jump across. All right, 3 steps and we go.
Guys, for a second, hang on.
You understand? We're going together, all right? Let's do this. Ready? Go!
In Early Edition, I play this young boy named Cameron. I had a lot of fun with it. There's a few changes I wish I would have made, like delivering the line a little better facial expressions when I was mad or sad or angry or something. I was pleased with it, I'd have to say. I get an A.
Where are you?
Chicago, Illinois.
Chicago! Hells yeah.
At the House of Blues Hotel.
Oh, I'm Lucas, by the way. Lucas and Holiday.
I'm a rock star.
What I've been working on right now is my reel, putting all my jobs on one tape. But what I've been praying and hoping for is that to get a really nice, unique script from a bigger production like Miramax or MGM, or a unique character that I can really build on and create and kind of break out of the mold of the 16-year-old nice kid in TV land.
There is one confession I have. Right down there, that's Burns. So I worked there for about 3 months. I was a driver, delivered food around town to like Capitol Records and a bunch of big houses, and got great tips. And I loved the job because I could pretty much make my own hours, working mostly nighttime. It's the only job I had. Had a lot of fun there though. And then right up here, while I was working, I just got off work and I had a bunch of friends meeting me at my car, and we were about to go to a party. We were standing there for a while. This girl named Holiday comes down and talks to my buddies Brian. It was right here. I was parked here, and she was leaning on my car talking to a couple of my friends, and I walked up and we gave each other the eye and we were like, hey, who are you? And let's go talk. We ended up going to party all night, going to about 4 different parties, and then after that I made sure I dropped everyone off first and dropped her off last, and we sat in the car and talked for like 3 hours.
Welcome to the record plant. Hi, I'm Holiday Hopke, and I am in Los Angeles, California. I changed my clothes a lot for the mood. Kind of like we're in the concert already.
I'm recording songs for my new TV pilot Runaway Jane at the world-famous record plant in Hollywood. I worked at the record plant as a client service girl for 8 months, and now I'm getting my own studio time.
Let's roll.
Daddy's rich. 4 songs that we're recording today, and the remake of Summertime. I recorded some of my songs before, but I would have to say that today is one of the most exciting recording days of my life. And the best thing about the music is that it's all mine. It comes from my heart. No one's altering my voice like they used to do way back in the day, you know, when I didn't know. And I'm getting free studio time, and I have all the pieces together in my life with a TV show that's happening that I'm starring in. Runaway Jane. Runaway Jane is the name of the show. About a year ago, I ran into a fella named Lukas, Behnken, and I don't know, I knew my life was going to change. I knew that the minute I saw him, he was big into acting and I was big into my singing, and I was doing concerts and playing guitar everywhere, and we became great friends and became a couple January 2nd this year, and it's been amazing. Watching him change and grow in the last year has been incredible. Watch him go after his acting and succeed and get roles after roles. Being able to go to the MTV set and watch him do Undressed. And we're really tight. We help each other. We help each other do this crazy business out here and keep our minds sane. And it's going to be incredible.
Candy snow. And I swear when the moment gets a taste of my love, it won't ever wanna let go. With his pretty brown hair and his pretty brown eyes, he's
alright. And Holiday's down taking me to Ferris' house where we're gonna leave from. I'm about to go to Utah and go see some films up there.
There's Excalibur, Colossians. Hey, is Paris up yet? I miss Vegas so much.
I had just gotten back from Chicago from shooting Early Edition, and I flew in that night, and the next day I had friends waiting for me, Emily and Farrah and Hank, and we all jumped in her truck and cruised on out to Utah. I was expecting to see a lot of films, you know, going to a film festival and all. But we get to the condo and we started partying that night, and I think it went to about a 10-day party and watched about 2 movies maybe.
Hey!
How are you?
Getting warm?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Here we are at the Sundance, looking for the Blair Witch. Hey, where are you guys going?
Oh, we're going to a movie. What are you doing?
Get off somewhere and ask other people because we don't know.
I understand what a girl wants, what a girl needs, whatever makes me happy sets you free.
Sundance.
And while we were up there, ran into Katie Holmes, R.E.M., and a bunch of musicians, Sugar Ray, Third Eye Blind. So it was a blast.
That's about it.
I've been used to moving around all my life. Grew up all around the world, born in Germany, lived all over the East Coast, lived in Germany again, Missouri and Panama. And so I got out here and stayed with a buddy for a couple months and moved into my own apartment for about a year. I was hoping longer, but I had a buddy of mine, Mike, move in, and we kind of caused some ruckus. We decided, hey, let's get a house together. So for about the first 3 months straight, we partied.
Lukas I've known for about a year, and he's one of the most amazing people that I've ever met. He's always fun. He's always down to go for a water gun fight.
What's going on?
Everybody will know Lucas's name fairly soon.
I wanna be hip, but not on the strip. I wanna be fly and always get by. are gonna leave details. To the hunchback, the dog gets the will. But more than anything, I wanna be loved.
This is Ben Crowley, and we might run into each other down in Florida and just shooting a movie.
What's the part?
It's just a small part in a SAG experimental film. It's just an independent out there. I just play pretty much the quintessential dumb high school jock kid.
Adam, tell
we
us
just
about
went to
yourself.
his premiere for A Very Brady Story.
I have my shirt off, and it's only from the waist up, so it basically looks like her butt naked. She has no top on, and she's got like little like stickers on her nipples, and I'm hugging her, I'm hugging her, kissing her, and it looks like no, this was undressed. Okay. This wasn't the mom.
This is undressed. MTV
Like, so it totally looks like we're like basically butt naked. I mean, I had like 5 makeout scenes with her, and she's 14.
No,
yeah,
you're kicking yourself the whole time.
It's kind of like, oh, this is.
And her mom was there like watching the whole time.
Yes,
right?
and I'm like, please have her go in the other room.
Dude, we're hanging out at Lucas' friend's house, and he's like, no, this script is gross as shit, man. There's no way I could do it. Maybe you could go out for it. And Christine's over there going, every ounce of attractiveness she had for me is just plummeting.
I will kiss a guy if it's like a good show, and I would do
quality
some
work.
But this is
not
not
just like soft porn.
And this is like gay soft porn, and like there's like shower scenes with the guy.
Well, homeboy here.
Dude, Christian, I didn't even know you were an actor, man.
No.
I did.
It was funny because I needed a ride to work over in Santa Monica, and like he was told me the night before, he's like, dude, I can take you to work. And I'm like, dude, I wasn't planning on auditioning. He's like, get in there, let's go audition. I was like, all right. And they picked him. I found out on the way to work. I got paged on the way to work, like 911 by my manager. Hey!
This must be stricken from the record. No, seriously, because no, I didn't mean to say I'm getting in trouble.
Last night, I dreamt we were in New York City.
When I get the scenes or the sides from my manager from the script, I usually read over the sides a couple times and get it in my head, and then I walk around, don't really think about it that much.
He said I could have all his Cure records, Then whenever I missed them, I had to put one on and dance around the room. They were halfway to Columbus, pulling this U-Haul. It was raining. This drunk driver swerved head on. Charlie was 18, same age as me. That's it.
Sparkling wine, women in silk skirts so fine. A Thunderbird cruising low. JB live on the stereo, and in the backseat, baby, is my beautiful girl popping on that J. She's with me 'cause she wants to be with a man who can swing with the sun in his feet.
I guess I'm in trouble again. Like I have to move in like a month, and just things keep on adding on and adding on. Because our lease ran up and our landlords don't want to renew to us anymore.
This is my agency, Don Buckwald & Associates. My manager, David Sweeney, he had 4 meetings with like different agencies, and this one signed me. And so I come here to get my auditions and pick up my scripts when I want to read the whole script of the film that I'm auditioning for if I have a callback, and hopefully find out good news sometimes. So, they've been taking care of me for a year, and I've gotten a lot of good auditions, and hopefully starting to make them happy with the work that I've been booking. And this is some money for some work. So we're up here on the 22nd floor. Got my script for new show called 1 Hour Photo feature film. I'm off, and have a great day.
A really good buddy of mine is Ben. We get to rehearse a lot together for auditions, and it's really cool. We both grew up in Missouri and had a great theater background.
Sometimes we'll just be sitting at his house or my house, and we'll just be really on a creative tip, Ben's word, and just be there, and we'll just be wanting to write, and we'll start, like, sometimes we'll just write rap songs, or sometimes we'll just write a scene out.
I was about 15 years old, and I got the lead in the all-school musical, and I knew then it was over for me. I caught the bug. Within the past year, I've done a few things, some independent films, some things that are going to festivals. I did some episodes on a show called MTV Undressed. I just finished some episodes on a show for Showtime called Resurrection Boulevard, and there's a few other projects in the works.
Now I'm headed to another audition over on CBS Radford, which is right down the road from me, which is really cool. It's for a new NBC show called Tucker, and it's this spunky 15-year-old punk kid, skater.
If you go on 30 auditions in a month and get 0, like, I still want to go on 30 more the next month for some reason. I don't know. You just can't let it beat you, I guess.
What's up, pizza, man?
Just great. I haven't eaten in like a long time.
Yeah. How come is that nobody taking care of you no more? What about the
Yeah. Sometimes I get a call from my agent Tag over at KSA, and she's my print agent, and she'll send me on auditions for print work for clothing and cars.
Right now I'm doing a photo shoot for Nissan cars. It's for the Japanese market. Usually on gigs like this, they'll pay you maybe like $1,000 for 8 hours, and they use me for 2 hours for $500. About 2 days ago, and did a photo shoot to play Ron Weasley, who is Harry Potter's like good friend. I just did a shoot and movement for a new animated movie that they're doing, and they'll trace around and animate like the movements that I did and stuff like that. Just got wrapped, and it's about 12 o'clock. We gotta run some more errands, and the house that I got kicked out of, we have our walkthrough today, and they're gonna tell us our damages, and so this money will probably all go to there. All right, I'm off to Never Never Land. Bye.
I just spoke to Lukas, and things are a little crazy for him. It turns out that his agent and manager actually advised him not to take that Disney film in the hopes that he would book his own pilot. They wanted him here for the full pilot season. They didn't want him away. So unfortunately, it sounds like the struggle continues.
Hello?
Hey, Benjamin.
What up, brother?
What up? I'm downstairs. You just want to run down and we'll take up a load?
Yeah, dude. It'll take 2 seconds. I'll be down in 2, right on?
Alright, sounds great.
Sweet, brother. Thanks.
Oh, that stuff's fun in my house, huh? Got a whole lot of Lucas's clothes. It's funny, man. I didn't know he had this many clothes. He wears the same shoes every day. None of this is my choice. If I had any say in the matter, this would not be on the walls. But that's what you get when you room with a girl. When I first met Lukas, I crashed his pack for over a month.
Yeah, it might have been 2.
Yeah, it wasn't 2.
Yeah,
it wasn't 2. I got this place with Farrah.
and he's now getting booted out. We've known each other almost a year now. So yeah, it's totally just like that's the way it works. He's staying with me now. You know.
I wouldn't have anywhere else to go. I would live in my car, and I wouldn't mind it. But I just had my storage unit, stopped by, and picked up some clothes. And
What's up, dude? Happy birthday, man! God, you're old.
That's his brother.
You don't like the soul patch, man? No goatee, dude. I still have to get cast as a 16-year-old, man. The soul patch just adds some edge, some funk to your little brother. Talking to Lucas, right now, did I ever tell you some, like a spec pilot called Hollywood Roads? Lucas is doing one right now. It's like it follows Lucas around as a young, starving, aspiring actor, and it's like documentary style on like how everything works and his friends and how he spends his day, you know.
She's away on a silent retreat called Sauna, up in the woods in the middle of nowhere, and you just don't say anything for 10 days.
Sorry about this.
No problem, dude.
No worries? Okay,
Yeah.
sweet.
Tell them I said
Everything's set up.
Holiday and Ben had a little like conflict before, like they didn't really get along, but they're getting through it. Like they plan on like being friends, or at least like talking about the problems a little bit. What attracts me to Holiday is she's just very, very motivated and helps me stay motivated when I like started thinking about just slacking. She'll be like, She's probably gonna be moving out of her apartment to her own place, but I wouldn't move in with like a girlfriend at all. In perfect universe, what would you like to change about the world?
Thank you.
Where are we going? We are going to Disney Studios in Burbank for a little callback for a movie called Princess Diaries or Princess of Quebecia or something like that. It's a new Gary Marshall movie. About maybe what? Well, in perfect universe time, what would you change about the world? Forget the world. I'd like to change me. Why? I think you're the only perfect thing in an otherwise flawed universe. Nothing really matters. Anyone can see. Nothing really matters. Nothing really matters to me. Studio.
Dance to the beat, jump for my feet.
I'm feeling exhilarated and nervous all at the same time. I've always dreamed of walking down these Disney halls, but who knew I'd actually be doing it?
Hi, Lucas.
Hello, Robin.
Thank you for waiting. The director really liked your first audition tape, so do it exactly like that.
Okay. Mia, what are you doing Saturday night? I was wondering if you had nothing better to do.
Are you asking me to the dance?
Well, the casting directors were awesome, and we read a couple times, and they put me on tape a couple times.
Done with that. Finish. Went great. Had a good reading, and now it's back to the waiting game.
How'd it go?
Well.
Yeah? Good job, man. Awesome.
I'll give you a call a little bit later.
Stuff. But, I'll see him every once in a while.
Head underwater. You know it's seasonal. Temperatures reading exactly at 101. Ran into Sublime when I was rolling high on the 101 northbound. In tune with the earth sound waves and the sunbeam.
That was fun. Had a great audition.
And I had my manager call them and find out what happened, and they said I looked too much like a Malibu surf boy, and they wanted a town boy. I could cut my hair and not look like that, but if they don't see it right there in front of their face, then they're like, oh, it doesn't work. Yeah, they'll bring me back for the next film, and it'll be better anyway.
It has been a crazy ride this last 2 months. Tons of auditions, tons of letdowns. I got to do a lot of work though. Got to do a lot of print jobs, did Undressed, a couple episodes. Just booked 2 things, guest star on Judging Amy and a lead role in a film called Inferno. It's gonna be a lot of fun. It's about this 16-year-old kid and I get to drive this big truck through forest fires. I even got them to throw a plane ticket in for my mom on the contract. Also, I'm shooting during my 21st birthday.
Where are you going? What are you doing?
I am headed to Sacramento, California to shoot this movie Inferno. It's gonna be a blast. And
First class, baby.
1 hour flight, and it'll be quickness. Be there in an hour and jump on some motor scooters and go get a haircut.
You son of a bitch. Hey.
All these trials and tribulations and all the frustrations, even though I go through them, I know that it's all going to work out and I'm going to be booking some great films and have great parts. I do believe in God, very much so. Talk to God a lot. I think you have to.